Hi guys, greetings to you all, and this is the Stretford Africa channel. I welcome you all on here. Today in this video, we are going to be discussing Ralf Rangnick's departure from Manchester United. It has been announced that he will completely leave the club and he's no more going to stay on as a consultant for the football club again. And the reason being given for that in the club statement is he's leaving because the new role that he has as the Austrian national team manager is very demanding, and because of that he can't topple that with the consultancy role. And I don't believe in that reason. I think this is one of the usual Man United propagandas, and I believe you guys too don't believe in that reason, because when he was announced as the Austrian manager, he said it clearly that it's not a problem at all, he can do these two roles together. But why all of a sudden the U-turn that he can do all these two roles together? Considering the amount of restructuring that is happening at Man United, just today someone has been appointed as the assistant football director to come in and help John Murtough to sort of implement the footballing ideas and carry the footballing project forward. So these serious restructuring are happening, and if you look at Rangnick's experience and his career and his expertise in that area, some of us were really hoping that if he stayed on as a consultant, he will help a lot in that regard to enable us to do the things as they should be done, and really put football first before any other project or decision, you understand. But here is the case, he's no more going to stay on, and the reason being given is just laughable, you understand. Yes, the key reason why he's going is the fact that in my opinion, and I think you guys will agree with me, the club thinks he had exposed them too much because of the way he said some of the things he said. He didn't hide anything, and he didn't mince his word. He didn't sugarcoat anything he felt that was wrong, he mentioned it clearly, and he didn't really mince words at all. And the club didn't like that approach. They really wanted him to be conservative, and then try to talk to them behind the scenes and try and see whether they can get those issues resolved. But all the other managers before Rangnick had chosen that approach, and it didn't work out for them. So some of us really felt refreshed when Rangnick was there as the manager there, and he was pointing out all of those issues. We have been ringing these bells for years, you understand. So Rangnick being there and talking about them really carried some weight, because the other managers, when they left, people like Van Gaal and Mourinho, them after they were sacked, they tried to mention some of the fundamental issues that are bothering Man United, and they came across as people who are being bitter or something, you understand. But Rangnick being there as a manager in the job, and then speaking out and mentioning those issues, it really carried a lot of weight, you understand. And the club, as usual, didn't like that. You know, their propaganda issues. They came out through other journalists to try and rebuke what he was saying and all of that, saying they are not happy the way he's washing their dirty linen in the public and all of that. So I think that's one of the reasons why he's leaving. And the second most important other reason is that it looks as if Ten Hag is not also very keen on that arrangement. Yes, you remember in his press conference when he was asked about it, he wasn't really supportive of that idea, and he was trying to pin all of it on the club and trying to say like he will do things as he wish and as he pleases. He will do his own analysis, and then he will reach his own conclusions, and he will go by his own convictions. And whether Rangnick's consultancy role and how he's going to play it out, that is on the club. So he wasn't really keen on that arrangement, and he seems to be a man who trusts in his instincts, and he trusts in himself to be able to do the job all by himself or together with the team that he has assembled. So we have sat here and you have advocated for the fan base and the club to back this manager and support him in all of his decisions. So we can advocate for that and then come back and sit here and moan about this decision. So all we do is wish Rangnick well for the future, and then also hope that Ten Hag's reign will really come to fruition, and he will be able to implement his ideas, you understand. And Fabrizio also said something that comes to buttress this, my second point. He said when these two men, Rangnick and Ten Hag, sat down to have a conversation about how to move Man United forward, these two guys had parallel ideas. They had absolutely different ideas altogether, and it was really difficult for them to try and bring these two ideas together. You understand? So that is why they are not able to work together, and one will have to go. You get it? And if you look at their backgrounds, they have different upbringing, and they have different beliefs and philosophies about the game. Ten Hag is more inclined to the Guardiola way of playing, the Spain model, the tiki-taka model. And if you look at Rangnick too, as he's been touted around as the father of the press and all of that, German football philosophy. So these philosophies are two different philosophies altogether. You understand? So it's quite understandable if they are not being able to sort of reach an understanding and work together. But to say that he's leaving because the demands of the Austria job is too much for him to do that and also stay on as a consultant here is just bullshit. You understand? If that would have been the case, he would have stated it long ago when he was appointed as Austria manager. But he was ready to try and kick on and do this. And some of us, as I've already said, were hoping that his expertise and experience in that area of restructuring clubs will really benefit Man United. But here is the case that things are not going to work out as we are all hoping, and then he will have to go. So thanks to him, and we appreciate his time here. Good luck to him in the future and all of that. And this has really brought about some debate within the fan base. Some of the fans are happy, and those who think Rangnick's reign here as an interim manager was a disaster and he's a bad coach, they have used this opportunity to sort of slander him and all of that. And I don't agree with them, because like the circumstances in which he was appointed as Man United manager already tied his hands to his back, because the players knew he was not going to be here more than 6 months. And if you look at the way the players are and how he wanted football to be played, these two things too were absolutely different, and the players really didn't buy into his idea. He was requiring them to work harder, to put in more effort, and they've been lazy throughout the season. So when he was now requiring them to do extra efforts, and them knowing that he's not going to be here past 6 months, it really made the work difficult for him. And Man United has really tarnished his managerial reputation. I hope he's able to redeem that with the Austrian national team and all of that. And Ten Hag has decided to go this path. We have to support him, and hopefully we can go and become a very top team and good football playing side once again. So this has been my reaction to that news. Let me know your thoughts about all of this in the comment section. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Smash a like on the video and share it. Here on the Stretford Africa channel, our focus have been on the future ever since Ten Hag was appointed. So we've done several videos trying to explain how we can take advantage of this new rebuild, this new restructuring that is going on. While we did a video the other time explaining how our youth team, after just winning the FA Cup, how they stand to benefit from Ten Hag's reign. If you haven't checked that out, please do. And we also did a video reacting to his press conference, and we stated about 5 things that we learned from that press conference. All of these are on the channel, and please check it out if you haven't. Subscribe to the channel, smash a like on the video, share it. Let's grow this community together. Thanks for your support. Stay safe out there until we meet again next time. Bye bye.